there's another thing, David's wedding. Oh my Lord, and your father.
What happened?
What didn't happen?
Is this Kathy's wedding? David and Kathy?
Yeah. And he decided the night before to do night duty gritting. He didn't have to. I've only thrown the pillow out recently that he got tar and everything else on that he took with him to have a rest, I expect, somewhere. Well, God, I can't go into all that. You would not believe that. I ordered a wedding cake from somebody in Bedgrove. And it was supposed to be ready that morning. It snowed St. Patrick's Day when they were married. It snowed. Freddie, I mean, he's nowhere to be seen. I'm up to my eyes, so's Mary, and so's Peggy, to give her due, with sandwiches. So's Caroline and Marilyn and Gina and everybody else in the world are catering for David's wedding. To do the wedding cake. Ron, we go in the car and go to the address. She said, I'm really sorry. I had to give it to my friend to do, who lives a few roads away, because my back was bad. So we're traipsing round to find this other place to find the wedding cake. We did eventually get it. Oh, God. Peggy, the freezer was a great thing then, but we forgot to get the sandwiches out that we'd made.
Oh.
But then we did, and then, so many...
Trauma.
Oh, God. Then we borrowed Julia Purvis's wedding dress for Kathy, because her father wouldn't buy one. Bearing in mind she's just 16, had only just left school. So we get this dress. So Mary comes over and I'm ironing the dress. She said, did you get it cleaned? No. You can't do that. She said, look, you've got to take it in to be cleaned. God. It looked alright. It looked, quite honestly, Viv, I don't think I was even looking. I just thought I'd iron a few creases out. So then I had to go take the dress in. Luckily, I mean, a bit of time, obviously. So many things. David has no idea the nightmare that was. That put me off weddings forever. Forever. That was the worst thing in the world. Oh my God.
What happened at all the other weddings? Like
Not a lot.
You had no involvement.
I mean, Viv and John, that just went smoothly. Just as far as I know. As far as I know, it was said no problem. No. Anita's was kind of fraught, strangely enough, with Dad. Luckily enough, Viv had, what's her name? Gwen, God rest her soul, had left him some money at the time, hadn't he?
All right, okay, yeah.
And there wasn't that. There was the problem of Keith's mother and father, and Keith's father, who was a wine, is a connoisseur is the word, is it? And I had never actually heard of weddings with just wine on that day. But apparently, yes, it was quite fashionable. Apparently.
Do you remember this?
Oh, no one could possibly remember it. But anyway, oh my God in heaven. Oh, that was a nightmare. Actually, that was a nightmare as well. And as for Lisa, I'm not surprised Kieran went off. I got married and I didn't.
It was only me, you and the girls at Kieran,
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
was, yeah. And Janet's sister.
And Janet's sister, yeah.
Yeah.
I was unbelievable.
What happens at
You were
Lisa's
asking me
wedding?
what happy memories have I got. That's
Okay then,
shocking,
Mum.
really. That's not true. You
So,
know.
do you miss him?
Who?
Dad?
Yes, I do. And no, I don't.
Why both?
Because certain parts, you're not going to miss the trauma, right?
No, no.
The poor decision making.
Yeah.
What was it like when you found out he was ill? Did you know he was ill? Because he did sort of...
Yeah, I didn't know it was that. I didn't think it was that bad, really.
Mm.
Because I wasn't aware of prostate cancer at all. I don't think I'd ever even heard of it.
No.
It was only Anita sort of niggling in the background about he ought to go to the doctor. We'd been to Ireland and I think things were a bit frantic. And yeah, and I kind of gradually thought, you know, that he wasn't well and there was
He's not getting better.
something and you didn't know what was wrong with him. I don't think he wasn't one for the doctors, not really. I mean, he'd had his leg episode when he had that surgery. There was something on his leg.
He always had a problem with his leg, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So that was really bad. That was a bad time. Bad time. So, yeah, but there you go.
Poor old boy.
That's life.
Mm.
Was a shame, you know, a young 67,
It's not that old, is it?
a strong man. No, of course it's not.
No. I spoke to Anita recently. I don't know if you remember this, and she says she misses him more now than she ever did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you why. No, that's the wrong word. Because I miss the fact that I didn't grieve when he died. I was just relieved because he was in so much.
Well, I was, yeah, there is that, very much so. It was nearly euphoric when he took his last breath.
Mm.
But when
Because you didn't want him to suffer.
his most appalling suffering.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Appalling suffering.
So when were you there when he took his last breath then?
Yeah. I was.
So was it during the day?
He died easy, if you can say that. He really did.
Yeah.
It was very easy. But as for leading up to it, it was horrendous few months, year. Yeah.
So where did Grandpa die then? Was it?
He was in bed at home.
In the
He
living room.
died really peacefully. Just went. If that's dying, it was very easy.
Just
Your
a
last
bit,
breath is just out.
the
and
bit
that's
leading
it.
up to it was not
Oh
good.
my God. Well, yeah. But
Do you know, I can't believe, what's that? 15 years ago now?
Yeah, incredible.
Can you believe that?
Incredible.
Unbelievable. 15 years.
I keep thinking I must ring Pauline, I keep forgetting it. I'm spoken to her since.
Reg.
That's tough now to lose somebody at that age, I think, is as well. You know, when you've been together that long at that.
It's always
In
hard, isn't
those years, yeah.
I think you losing Dad was a tough one. I think you went through a grief process. You might not have realised it, but you weren't yourself for 2-3
Oh my
years
God, I
afterwards.
wasn't. No. In fact, at one stage, one doctor thought I had, what's it called, post-traumatic.
it?
Stress.
Really?
Yeah. It was the most horrendous time. But anyway, there we are.
Okay, so what do you want people to remember you about then?
A lie a week.
A lie a week.
Yeah.
What did you lie about this week?
Maybe I haven't lied yet. I just told somebody that once. So, no, somebody said to me, oh, I would never, ever lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie, yes. Because, and I did say to her, look, if somebody came to you and they're going to a wedding, they've got an outfit on that you think is dreadful, they should never have bought, but at that minute they can't do anything about it. Would you honestly say, would you be honest and say it's terrible? Or would you say, no, of course that's lovely. Oh, you look lovely. No, you would if you had a heart, wouldn't
Yeah. You have to think about people's feelings,
Yeah.
don't you?
you? Yeah.
You know, sometimes honesty.
I wouldn't
can
tell
go
her
too
a
far.
deliberate lie
No.
to hurt or to. But when someone says, I would not lie ever,
That's a lie.
Yeah.
that is a lie. I would, to save someone any. Yeah. I would lie.
What was it like when you first became a grandparent for the first time?
I can't remember which one was first.
You can. Daniel was first.
Oh my God, well now, look.
Who's Daniel?
Don't, for God's sake.
I can tell
Did
you
you
when
have
we
to
first.
bring that up now? Because that is another nightmare.
Thursday, let me tell you something. There's 5 kids, right?
Yeah.
5 kids. We used to each have a day on the TV. And I think my day was Thursday. Or was it Tuesday? Can't remember. Thursday or Tuesday. But Thursdays when Top of the Pops was on. I can remember sat in front of the TV, Top of the Pops, knock at the front door. And in my experience, the only people who ever came to the front door were the police. And we all
Yeah.
thought,
Oh, yeah,
my
we've
God.
had a few of them as well.
Who's in trouble now? It wasn't the police. Who was it, Mum? Do you remember who it was? Kathy's mum and...
Oh God, yes,
That was a
yes.
Thursday evening, about
Yeah.
7:30.
See, now he knows how bad it was. You can remember that.
So wait, is Daniel Kathy's son?
David's, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've never met him.